Good morning, everyone. Hello. Can you guys hear me? All right, all right.
Good morning.
All right, how you guys doing? It's Brickside Chat 72. So yeah, let's say hi first, everyone. Anyone want to say hi? Yeah, you can turn on your mic.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Who's talking?
Hello?
Who's talking? Kresno. Oh wow, wow. Long time. It's been a really long time to see you here.
I know it's been so long, but it's good to see you guys.
Yeah. Did you go to the far? What was that the Rome thing? What was that name of that?
Farcon Rome?
Farcon. Did you go?
No, I couldn't go. I was working on. I was actually. I'd say I was working on another event at that point. Make it.
Oh wow. New project?
No, I actually came to let you guys know about a new project, and I'm doing another art show this year, but I'll let you guys know details of it soon when we do the
exciting.
chats.
Awesome, exciting. Yeah. We'll wait for hearing from you soon. All right. Okay. So let's begin. Brickside Chat 72. Today we also have a showcase, but before the project showcase, let's check what were kind of meaningful news that you should not miss, like as usual. So I kind of prepared in advance. This is definitely the most hot part of the week. Arc. Anyone heard about this news? Oh, actually, anyone did not hear about this news yet? Raise your hand. I never heard about Arc and Arc token news. Dylan says that I'm gonna farm. Wow. Anyone who did not hear about this yet?
No, I didn't.
Oh, really? Okay. You know Circle, USDC, right? So this
Yeah,
is
yeah, of course.
literally layer one blockchain that will be launched by Circle soon, called Arc Network. So layer one, EVM chain, but the very unique part is that EVM chain layer one, but the native token is USDC, not Ethereum, or not their token. So USDC. This is the most unique part. The reason why is that because Arc Network is focusing on RWA, stable coins, agentic commerce, like all those kind of sector. They say this blockchain will be very, very kind of like born for those kind of sectors. Like current Ethereum network has a lot of issues to support those kind of issues, those kind of sectors, right? Even USDC and USDT, there, decimal is different to the 18 decimal like ERC20 standard. So there are a lot of frictions because of that. And also USDC is heavily centralized token, right? I mean stablecoin. So I mean Ethereum network is born for decentralization. So USDC or USDT, like those kind of what is it called? Stablecoin has a lot of categories, right? But the USDC and USDT is called something like collateralized, dollar collateralized stablecoin. I don't know. There must have some term, right? Anyway, so it's
they're fully backed.
Fully backed.
1-to-1.
Right. So heavily centralized
not
stablecoin.
not algorithmic stable coins like
Right.
the crash of Luna back in the day.
Yeah. So they probably wanted to make some kind of blockchain network where born for, I don't know, centralization, like Do you know that actually Circle can wipe out your USDC balance of your wallet anytime they want? USDT too. They can freeze your fund. I mean, obviously they're not gonna suddenly randomly do that, but for kind of hacking issues or some like a move functions or something like that, or even jurisdictions. So country, some governments request for something, they are listening to those kind of requests, right? So they kind of wanted to make maybe blockchain network, but also kind of controllable by those kind of issues, so that like what DeFi can be somewhat safer. I don't know. It's kind of controversial still. Some people think that can be safer, and also support for native level of the agentic commerce. So that's kind of their goal. But the most interesting part is that they already raised a pre-sale $222 million, led by A16 Jet and BlackRock. So yeah, A16 Jet and BlackRock obviously top investors. So yeah, it must be really competitive to get into one of these kind of investor lists, right? Interesting part. Coinbase is not it. Actually, Circle born from Coinbase. You know that, right? But Coinbase is now on the list, and there's no any public announcement why. I mean, obviously, like they're not gonna announce like, oh yeah, we wanted to be in the investor list, but the Arc network rejected us. Obviously, they're not gonna say that. People think that the Arc network will be the direct competitor to Base Chain and Coinbase. So it's kind of interesting. Circle was born from Coinbase, but now Circle is trying to have their own blockchain network and then kind of become direct competitor to Coinbase ally and Base Chain. So that's kind of one part that maybe, I don't know. Competition is always good, to be honest, for customers. So and also another interesting part is this Arc Points program. I thought that this is scam, so I was not gonna click it, but turn out that it is official. So when you go this website, community.arc.network, please be careful of clicking those kind of link. You always need to check, is it really official domain? Yeah, arc.network. Yeah, this is the important part, right? Yeah, so community.arc.network. So they kind of planned quite interesting program, like point farming program. Oh yeah, as always, Chris share kind of interesting insights from AI, right? So can you explain about it? So what is that? Circle versus Coinbase. Can you share your research result about it?
I should have read it more before I shared it. It looked like a pretty good rundown though. So yeah, diverging infrastructure, I guess.
Yeah,
They're both going after.
This is kind of missing point that I didn't mention. Yeah, I didn't mention this part. So they have their own Bitcoin, wrapped Bitcoin thing called how do I call it? CIRBTC or SIRBTC? How do I call this? Like Coinbase has CBBTC, so wrapped Bitcoin. And then Circle now has their own wrapped Bitcoin. What's going on? So they really trying to become a direct competitor, right?
I think with that, like whenever you back a token with another token, right, it becomes like a sink for a certain portion of that supply. If lots of people buy up BTC backed by this ARC token, then I guess, or actually not ARC token, the USDC, then that's just like USDC that's just sitting there and not moving anywhere. Similar to like Hunttown backed tokens, right? It's a good token sink.
Yeah, so
but I don't understand how it works with a token that is stablecoin, because it doesn't increase in price.
Yeah. I mean USDC will be used as a gas token. I don't understand that concept too because USDC has no price fluctuation, right? So there's no like market needs to consume USDC as a gas token unless somehow
Okay.
like. Oh yeah, go on. Sorry. Yeah. What were you about to say?
Actually, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like circles on the stock market, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess they won't be looking for gains from like a crypto token going up in price, but certainly Circle in the stock market would be going up in price if it's got more usage.
So yeah, Circle has their own stock, and then now ARC token, and Sir BTC, and my head is gonna broken soon. But for people like us, just normal people, all we want to know is about airdrop, right? So what you need to do, you go sign in here, and then yeah, you just sign in from your email address, and then you complete your profile. I've already done. Okay, my sign up page is gone. But yeah, I've done. And then they give you 100 points. 100 points. So just get that. I don't know what's gonna happen. And also there is some kind of program that you can keep farming more arc point. Is it arc points or something else? But anyway, some kind of points system that they're launching. So yeah, keep stay tuned, I guess. Okay, another one. Oh, that's all. Okay, that's all. All right. Now let's go for today's project showcase right away. Today's project showcase is really hot project nowadays on Farcaster. Maybe some of them already heard about that project name because it's getting really viral. Alright, the 10X Warplets by 10X Chris, everyone. Let's make a big clap. Woohoo! Okay, so Chris, already you already say hi, but maybe you can say hi again and introduce about yourself.
Yeah, hey everybody. Yeah, hey everyone. It's really nice to be here and to see you all, and yeah, excited to show off the things I've been working really hard on for the past few months.
So, you actually mentioned multiple times in Brookside chat that you've been cooking some kind of very interesting project for a while. This was it, right?
This is the beginning of it.
This is
Yeah.
beginning of it, yeah.
Yeah.
see.
Like phase one. I've got bigger plans for stuff down the track, but right now
Nice.
the biggest thing that my future ideas will need is an actually like tight community of people, and I think one of the best ways to sort of people together is around something like a 10K NFT project. It sort of gives everyone a bit of skin in the game, like identity, and yeah, it just pulls everyone together. And if you can coordinate it well, I think it's a really good way to rally people behind like a common mission or a common project. So I don't have a huge like audience at the moment, and so this is just a way to start to seed that level of I guess attention and exposure within the sort of Farcaster community. It's hard to get traction, like in social media. It's not that easy to build up an audience, and so yeah, I wanted to build something that would be, I think, like stand out. I think that people would like, and I think that's the best way to actually get attention, particularly in Farcaster, is just try and build something that's fun and build something that's cool.
I think you already gained quite big traffic, in my opinion, in Farcaster, I think.
I feel like a very small fish in a big pond. I think that because I've only been in Farcaster for a bit over a year. So yeah, my background before that, I've been in crypto since 2021. I got absolutely wrecked in a project called Fuse, which was trying to do an early version of like celebrity, Fuse, creator coins, but particularly for celebrities and athletes. And that absolutely got trashed.
Okay.
And then after that, Yeah, I still have always thought that there's this big opportunity in like social and crypto merging together. And the whole BitClout thing happened, and I got into decentralized social over there and was trying to be active in that sort of community, try and build up decentralized social networks. I think they're very cool. But that kind of wasn't going anywhere. They ran into some legal troubles. And then I just discovered Farcaster. I kind of missed all the hype, the whole degen and everything else that went on, and came in late to Farcaster, but I absolutely love it. Like the iOS app is fantastic. The desktop app's really good. The community's great. Everyone's building stuff. It's a fun place to hang out.
I think you're right. The quality of the iOS app so far, Web3 social project, Farcaster is the best so far. Like I remember BigCloud too, but BigCloud was even not an native app. It was something weird way of like we had to install by adding the bookmark on the home screen, right? So it was kind of
They've got a progressive web app.
Oh yes.
I kind of came in late to BigCloud as well, to be honest.
Oh really?
Since then, they've built out decentralized social, and launched another social app on top of it called Focus.
It means you're lucky because if you join BigCloud quite early stage, then you must lose a lot of money. It's like me. I lose a lot of money from all the hype in the BigCloud.
They have an insane treasury of Bitcoin though. It's wild. So yeah, they are building over there, but the community is just dead, unfortunately.
So let's talk about then this first, the 10X Warplets. So you said that actually 10K NFT project, right? So this is just beginning. Maybe you can start to talk about, so like what's your big plan first about the 10K NFT?
I might share screen. I'll just sort of take you through the journey.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just that entire screen. Sorry, just make sure I get the right screen.
Yep, perfect. All right.
Show it up for me.
I can see.
Okay, there we go. Cool.
Yep.
All right, cool. So a little bit of walk down memory lane. So a while back, I guess 10 months ago, basically this was going around this little Warplet that Dan put out. We was trying to build it up as a mascot for the Warplet, which is the name of the wallet inside of Farcaster. And so the Warplet mascot came out, it got vetoed by the team, and so we put it out as Creative Commons unlimited sort of license, meaning anybody can take that image and remix and do whatever they would like with it. And he started to sort of play around with it a bit, do a few things in AI to produce these funny little characters from it. And then Say Angel picked it up, and he'd already built out some NFT generation projects prior to that, and he sort of plugged in the original Warplet, and then mixed it in with people's profile picture, and produced this insanely viral NFT project that just completely took over the timeline and brought down the Farcaster actual website for a few days, as they not brought it completely down, but they were pretty much scrambling to keep it up while all the incredibly high load came through. Actually, interesting, that's my little Warplet right there, little 10X guy on the homepage. And so Say Angel put this out, and it just took off. It was a very low-priced mint. It was about $3 to mint, and it went completely crazy. Like it flipped CryptoPunks, Bored Apes, Pudgies, all of them in 24-hour trading volume, getting up to 2 million trading volume. And Bankless did a really good article on it as well, talking about how much traffic it was getting. This was just halfway through the mint as well. This is when they had 24,000 supply. It's now up to just above 49,000 supply by the time they turned off the mint. And it skyrocketed also Farcaster's pro subscriptions. So they had 20,000 pro signups because that was a condition to actually do the minting, because there was so much traffic. They were trying to sort of slow it down a bit to keep up with the demand. And so they put up a few walls like Nana score and being a pro subscriber, and people just kept eating it up. So yeah, it produced 400,000 in revenue as well for Farcaster, which is fantastic. And I just absolutely fell in love with the project. I loved the characters that were coming out of it. I thought it was super creative. It was the best. This top picture was Dan's generations, but a bit janky. But the ones that Angel was able to get, the way he was able to craft like the prompt to get the likeness from the actual PFP and the consistency across all the Warplets, I thought was super impressive. Yeah, it was a really creative set, and like also there's super quirky ones in there where things are a bit off, like sunglasses and 3 sets of eyes and just some weird things going on, but they're also fun too. And yeah, and then as the mint continued on, like people started also producing some really wacky ones like dragons and all these other sorts of weird things as they were experimenting with it. It was a really cool mint. And in total to today, it's done 6.3 million in volume. So yeah, it's a really significant project. And of the 49,000 that were created, yeah, there's 21,000 owners currently. And when I saw this and I saw what it did for like Farcaster in terms of like actually getting that exposure beyond Farcaster, like it grew out of the community within Farcaster and throughout its timeline, but then it spread out to Twitter and everywhere else, and it really drew in a whole new crowd, a whole big peak in like daily active users, and just a lot more fun activity going on. And it was kind of one of the most successful marketing things that's happened around Farcaster for a while, as far as I could tell. And I really loved that sort of came up out of the community quite naturally and spread like that. And yeah, it started to get my brain ticking because one of the things with the collection is just like the original Warplet that Dan put out, Angel also put out this entire collection also under the same Creative Commons license, which meant it was open, and he encouraged people to actually take the Warplets and do fun things with them, right? Build on top of them, remix them, have fun, like continue to grow this meme and this idea out even further. And I thought that was really cool. And so then that led me down to thinking like, okay, like what could I actually do that would be interesting on top of this like Warplets collection? And I obviously have this desire to build out some big projects. And I'm like, I want a really strong core, like sort of user base of 10,000 people. And 10,000 collection was another like contentious point when the Warplets mint was going on. People were like, oh, please stop it. Like, don't let it keep running up with like a huge amount of supply. Because that's a lot of supply to manage. It's a bit harder to, I guess, obviously coordinate that many people. And to also like continue to try and raise the floor price when there's just a lot of supply. It keeps usually the price quite low. It has done incredibly well, but yeah, it is quite spread out with the amount of supply it has. And I was like, well, what would it look like to make a 10K version of the Warplets collection? Not just a complete like copy, but like sort of like an expansion pack or an enhancement upon it. And what could I do differently? And so yeah, I was thinking, all right, who would I pick out of the 10K? And I started running like searches on June and also on things like Zapper.ai to try and understand like who's the holder base of this collection. And as I did my queries, I came down to find that almost exactly 10,000 of the Warplet people who minted Warplets, there was this collection of 10,000 who had not sold or transferred their Warplet. And they also had like at least more than one follow and more than one comment on Farcaster since the mint. So obviously that mint, because it got so popular, there was also a lot of people who wanted to come in and farm the mint, try and mint as many as they could under additional wallets and accounts, things like that. Flip those NFTs and sort of get out of there. But there was a strong base. There was actually 10,000 of these minters who were diamond hands. Like the price went up significantly on the Warplets collection, and they just held onto them. Like they valued them, they didn't sell them. And I was like, that's a cool group of people. Yeah, and so I filtered down to that 10,000 list of Warplet holders. And then I thought, okay, so I've got these 10,000 Warplet holders. Like, what else could I do with this? So one of the other things about the Warplets collection is that, like, if you go into a Warplet, my computer's struggling. Yeah, clicked twice. Click off that. You'll find that they have no traits, right? All the Warplets just have a single trait, which is species Warplet, and that's it. And so one of the things that's quite difficult with the collection is understanding where their rarity sits. Like, most people take either potentially the FID, so the token ID for Warplets is your Farcaster ID. And so people who joined Farcaster early have a low number, and people who are joining late have a high number. So some people are like, oh, maybe we should like judge Warplets based on the FID. And then really the only other thing that you've got to judge them on in terms of any kind of rarity is just their like visual attributes, like what do they look like. Yeah, but also the visuals are not searchable in any way. And say Angel's talked about, he's got that data somewhere, but he just hasn't brought it up. And when he put these out, he didn't have quite the time to sort of figure out a good way to bring in the attributes onto them. And he just sort of pushed it out because he wanted to get it out on a lazy Sunday afternoon, and then it just took off. And I was like, okay, so like rarity is hard to judge on these, and the traits are limited. I was like, okay, what could I do around that? And so I went to work on that idea. And so in here, this is like a spreadsheet of the data. My scroll bars have disappeared. Here we go. My computer's catching up. Right. So I completely fleshed out like the data for these 10X Warplets. So I've given them a ranking, and the ranking is based on 10 on-chain data points. Actually, I might go to this overview. So this is the about page for the collection, and I'll just come down. Computer's struggling with the screen share for some reason. Right, I get down to the attributes here. So to define rarity for these, I thought that like, wow, there's a lot of NFT projects that just do rarity based on visuals, right? Like, what hat does it have? What sunglasses does it have? T-shirts, background colors, things like that. I thought I could do something different because Farcaster is like all about being on chain. And so I wanted to look at things like social sort of data points, financial data points, like what's their activity on chain, and their conviction. So like how early were they to Farcaster, and how early were they to the mint, for example. And so the 10 data points that I searched across is how much casting have they done on Farcaster since the Warplets launched? So did they continue to remain to be active on the network? Their FID, because that signals that they were early to Farcaster, so they've got high conviction in trying out new things. Their number of followers across Farcaster and X, how many Warplets they hold currently. I did luck in there as well as just a little bit of spice of something that's a bit variable. So a luck number as well, randomly generated from their Warplet, from their wallet address. The minter, so when did they mint their Warplet? How early were they? Their NANAR score, how many NFTs they have in their wallet in terms of NFT value, how much tokens they have in their wallet and the value of their tokens, and how much volume that they're doing on chain instead of basically just transactions on chain. And so yeah, I pulled together all of this data through things like June, running queries, and Zapier as well to find out the wallet sort of values for things like NFTs and tokens. And I pulled together all these data points and rank individuals based on data, not based on visual traits. And then, yeah, from that, I was able to give them scoring on each of those data points. and also do another thing just to make the scoring a bit more obvious under each category. So in each category, like how many followers you have, the first or the highest 10 ranked people with the very most amount of followers, they have a level of 10x. And then the next highest amount of people in terms of followers, they'll have a level of 9x, and then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So it goes down. So if you find a 10x Warplet with a really high ranked level for one of these attributes, you know they're standout for that attribute because it's a considerably sort of increasing level of rarity along this graph. Yeah, so I pulled all those things together, summed them all up as well, and then came up with an overall rank for all the 10,000 individuals, and then ranked them by that. And so then in this collection, the token ID from token number 1 down to token 10,000, token number 1 is the most rare NFT in the collection, and token 10,000 is the least rare. This is a really clear signal. If you were to look at a collection of Warplets, 10x Warplets, you could just look at the token ID and you would which one is more rare than the other. And then if you want to go deep, you've got all of the deep information to go into as well. So if we go look at an actual one over here.
So in that spreadsheet, how did you pick the 10,000 people? Like, you know, were there any?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the initial 10,000, that was specifically Warplet minters who had not sold or transferred their Warplet. So they just held on from day one for minting. Plus they had more than one comment in Farcaster, so more than one post in Farcaster, and more than one follower since the mint. Because there was like, when I just did it based on like who hasn't sold, there was also a lot of like sort of inactive and dead accounts as well. And so those all got trimmed off as well. And the number actually landed, I think it was about 10,023. So only like, unfortunately 23 people didn't make the cut. But yeah, there was like this quite clear group of 10,000 people who just held strong the entire time.
Wow.
Yeah. And I thought that was a really cool basis for a collection, because with NFT collections, like a lot of it's about like having the right people in that group. The people who believe in the collection and want to see the collection grow, want to continue to hold on to their NFT long term. All of that matters. And so I figured if I could get this group of people who have proven themselves in the market, like they had the opportunity to sell when the price went up significantly for Warplets, and they just sat on theirs and said, no, I want to keep mine. I figured if I could get that core group into this collection, make it more of a premium collection, then I think it's got a chance at like competing with the top NFT collections. It's going to obviously take a lot of work, and there's no promises around that. But yeah, I'd like to see Warplets like get up there. And I also believe like this collection that I'm building, like I think it has a like positive relationship with the original Warplets collection and Farcaster as a whole. I think it can drive more attention and more interest across the board. So
I got mine 161. Is it a good number?
161 is very high out of 10,000. Yeah.
Oh, yay. I noticed that Seb's not here today. Okay, Seb couldn't join, but Seb's also in the list. He's in the 800 something.
You beat him.
So my question is, there's an interesting price increase mechanism. Could you explain about it too?
Yeah, sure. This isn't coming through very well just because my computer's struggling. But one other thing I will mention is just about the assets as well. So I produced GIFs for these, so animated GIFs. They run for 6 seconds. And there's also some other image formats as well in the metadata for other image and video formats, which is kind of fun. But it was also a real challenge to actually produce it. Yes, so the launch mechanics, I also wanted to do something a bit unique. there as well. So let me go over here to the About page again.
So if so Dylan said that Dylan is not on the list. So it's because Dylan sold his Warplet. That would be the major reason, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's the most common reason where someone's not on the list is they flipped their Warplet. There's also the potential that they moved it to another wallet. Unfortunately, those people would have also been cut out as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's usually because someone flipped theirs and then they wanted to buy a different one or something like that. Yep. So
the minting prices started from 10 USDC, is it correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So and the price has been a bit contentious, so I do want to talk about that. So some people have been like, $10, that seems really expensive for an NFT. It's been quite interesting. On Farcaster, there's been this sort of, everyone's starting to get used to the idea of like NFTs being a little bit, I don't know, like almost like candy, sugar or something, like just a quick hit of like an emerge sort of NFT or something that's just on the timeline where it's just generated and you pay 50 cents or $1 or something, you produce an NFT, you think, oh, that's wonderful, that's great, and then it just kind of fades out and disappears. And other than the Warplets, right, I think they've got long-term staying power. But a lot of these other ones that are just very cheaply minted, I don't see them really gaining traction. I don't think people have enough skin in the game with them. And I was Googling like, okay, what's like an average price for a 10K NFT collection launched on Base and launched on mainnet? And on Base, it's between $5 and $50. And on mainnet, it's between $10 and $200.
Wow.
And so the $10 price point is actually like quite cheap. But it doesn't feel that way, I feel, in Farcaster's sort of current meta. Like everyone seems to be wanting really cheap mints, super cheap.
BAYC is still like $3,000 something. No, $30,000 something. Yeah. So there are still some very expensive NFTs out there.
Yeah. And also too, like if you were to consider the Warplets collection, which got up to nearly 50,000 in the collection, at a $3 mint, the market cap for that would be 150,000. With mine, it's only 10K in the collection. And so at a $10 price point, it's more of like a 100K mint.
And then it increased to 20 from yesterday, I remember, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So this is on the About page.
Yes.
So what's going? So what's going on with the launch is it's a 100-day launch period, and the initial price point for everybody to get in at is $10, and that ran for 10 days. And then every 10 days after that, the price increases by $10.
Yeah.
At the same time, every 10 days, the lowest 1,000 NFTs by lowest rarity, those go public. So if you haven't got in and purchased your Warplet yet, it then goes to the public at that price point. So the first 1,000, the ones from number 9,001 to 10,000, they're now publicly listed for $10, and anyone could buy them. Obviously, the original person could still buy them as well. And then, at the next 10-day checkpoint, the 8,001 to 9,000, those NFTs will go public at the $20 price point, and it continues to go up.
Very interesting.
Obviously, it's a bit of psychology to obviously convince people to come in and have conviction, get in early, and get at a lower price point. They don't have to as well. They can sit back and wait and watch and see how the project plays out, see what I do with it in terms of whether they want to sort of trust me or see if they even believe in what's going on here. That's totally understandable. But for the people who do want to get in early, they can get in earlier and you get the best price.
So right now the price point is $20, and already from 8,000 to 10,000 are on public, right?
9,000 to 10,000.
9,000 to
so
10,000.
The bottom 1,000 are public. Okay. Yeah, and then the next 1,000 above that.
In 8 days later, the price will go up to $30 and also another the 1,000 batches will be on the public on the bottom. So from 8,000
Exactly,
to
until it
10,000.
gets to the last
Alright.
one, which is the $100 bag
guess
for the top
that's-
1,000 rarity.
Yeah.
I deal with that too. So one is obviously like
Uh-huh.
price also anchors people in terms of this being like more of a premium NFT collection. But also too, it's a protection measure
Yeah.
for the higher rarity NFTs. Some people haven't quite understood like the idea of pre-minting and then private sale directly one-to-one to people's wallets. It's actually was a lot of work to try and actually do that. But obviously most NFT mints, it's just random minting, right? And so you'll have people who come in, often with like many wallets, and they'll mint out a bunch of them. They'll hope to get a high rarity, and then they'll sort of flip them, and you sort of a very early peak hype, and then for many of them they just sort of fade away. Some of them obviously continue. With this one, all of the rarity is known actually up front. And so everyone knows that Warplet number 1 is the most rare, and Warplet number 10,000 is the least rare. You couldn't do a random mint because then people wouldn't get their Warplet. I want to give everybody a chance to get their original Warplet. And I also just couldn't do like a come in and mint sort of randomly either, because mints go in sequence from like token number 1 to token 10,000. And so I couldn't order everybody to come in one after another and buy their NFT either. So yeah, I had to do something different. And that something different was pre-minting the entire collection and then running scripts that list on OpenSea the direct offer from me to that other person to go buy theirs independently. And that actually leads into something that was a bit funny about the launch.
Can I ask questions? So right now, 1,000 bottom batches are on public, and then also minting price is $20. But the bottom thousands, what if the bottom thousands is trading like below the price point? Is it even possible, or if it's physically impossible?
No, so there is a large supply right now at the $10 price point.
Yeah.
And so people can buy in at that price, and then they can relist at whatever price they would like. They can also list lower, but it would make sense to. But yeah, so yes, they can buy at that $10 price, and then they can relist at whatever price they want.
So basically, after 100 days, then any prices people listing will be just like. So my point is like, so I minted mine, but let's say if I didn't mint mine, so mine was like 161, so it's like a top 200, top 1,000 batches, right? So probably after 90 days, no, after 100 days, then those batches will be on public too, and then the price point was $100. But to be honest, I don't need to pay $100 to buy mine after that, because
you already bought yours early at $20.
No, my point is like if I buy mine and then I can just purchase mine later after they're all in public. I mean, I'm just like kind of trying to analyze this price system. Like, so you have a fiscally increasing price structure for this NFT, but also said that the every 1,000 batches every 10 days are on public. So my point is, if I didn't mint my NFT, the allocated NFT for me in that price, and then just wait until that NFT goes on the public, and then if I try to just buy mine much cheaper than the listed prices, I mean the minting prices they're supposed to be, is it even possible?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, so I'll clarify that. So
all right.
As of right now, like I'm the holder of all the unsold NFTs.
Oh,
right?
you're the holder. Okay, this is not like from the contract. All right, that answers everything. Okay.
That's right. They were all pre-minted to me.
Okay.
So what a listing actually looks like from my perspective, and I had to script all this, but these are all the private listings directly to the person who actually owns this NFT, Rahul on a stool. Yeah, and so these listings are in there. There's a $20 active one right now that ends in a week. And then there's another listing that will end 10 days after that, and then another one 10 days after that. And so these are all sort of lined up future listings.
Okay.
And when he comes to, say, OpenSea,
Yeah.
But there's a better way to do it now in the mini app, he will see the lowest price offer for him and be able to buy it at that price. If he doesn't choose to buy it all the way through to the end, when it goes to the public release, it'll go at the price that it ends at. So since this is in the top 1,000, there will be other listings here that go up to 100, and this will go as a public listing for $100. And my intention is to not like lower that price.
Okay.
So when the lower 1,000 went out at $10, they're at $10. And if somebody wants to buy them, they have to pay $10. And
So the,
likewise for the next $20 batch, they have to pay $20. It's all about the rarity levels. It's basically trying to say like there is hierarchy here in terms of like price point. And so yeah, those top 1,000 are valued at $100, and the lowest 1,000 are valued at $10.
You're the sole provider at the moment, so you control the first market price, and then you're gonna set. So you're never gonna list the price point lower than the increasing price points, like so $10, $20, $30. So at the end it's gonna be like $100. So literally after that, you're never gonna list any public the leftover 10X Warplet below that 100 price point. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't think it would make sense to do like a fire sale of them, to be like, come in and get them cheap kind of thing because they didn't sell out. I think that would lower the integrity of them. I do want them to, it's going to be difficult though. I'm definitely not going to like be backwards about that, right? These are higher price points for people. And they need to earn that level of respect and value from people to pay that sort of price. And there's other people, obviously, in the NFT community who can put out collections at $100 mint, and like people will snap them up in an instant. But they've built reputation that I don't have. And so yeah, it's just a matter of me now building up more reputation, building up more things around this project that make it make sense for people to buy them and hold them.
Interesting. I have another question. So after I minted mine, I saw very clever social sharing campaign thing, like this post. So there's a prepared message. It says that all the important details about this NFT, and the interesting part is that you're on the list, and then there are multiple people tagged. What is the algorithm or rules? I mean, that you set kind of things like to tag these people. So for example.
Sorry, I cut out for a minute there, but I got the question about tagging.
Yeah. So this is my post.
Yeah. So I might go into the. Yeah, that's your post. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'll talk to that too. I actually did a post about that today that explained the outreach initiative that I put in there. So initially, obviously, a lot of work to build out this collection. It's about 8 gigs of files in terms of media, which is huge for an NFT collection, and a lot of data gathering and all of that sort of stuff to pull it all together. And then I really wanted to launch it on the first of the month because there's actually another NFT that ties into this called the $1 million Warplet, which I haven't got into yet. So I really wanted to launch at the start of the month. And I was like, okay, I'm going to build a snap for this, for the launch. Show you what the snap looks like. Oh, you're sharing your screen. I'll go back to.
Oh no, I can keep it on. Oh yeah, I'm seeing your screen. Oh,
okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, you made snap. I didn't see this.
Yeah. So it started with a snap. So there's a channel called 10X Meme.
10X Meme. Okay.
The broader brand is going to be 10X and 10X Meme. For now, 10X Warplets is where the attention is. And so yeah, this was a snap that I made for the drop. And you could expand this, click on here to check out if you're in the private list.
Yeah.
It shows in here how many days until the next price increase and supply decrease. This is also pinned on the 10xmeme.eth user account. So if you wanted to see it, you can just go there and check out the pinned post. Yeah, so who's not on the list, who's on the list, and who's a buyer. And there you are there. It also shows some stats. So how many people have clicked to check if they're on the list or not. So
I can see me
3,500
on the buyer list.
Yeah, buyer. Appreciate it. The matches as well. So how many people have actually matched with one of the 10,000 NFTs, and then the number of buyers at the other end. The big problem actually with this snap though is so after someone checked, actually I've changed who I'm logged in with, but after they clicked on here to check if they were in or not, when they went to the buying step, it was sending them over to OpenSea. And actually people have a lot of trouble using their Farcaster wallet over an OpenSea or any external website. Recently, the Nanar team actually brought out an in-app browser for Farcaster that might have made it a bit easier to buy something on OpenSea with your Farcaster wallet. But that wasn't available when this came out, and honestly, it's still a bit clunky.
Yeah, right now the only way is just like export your private key and then like use your MetaMask or external wallet.
Yeah, I use Trust Wallet, and so I haven't had a problem with it for a while. I actually did it because of Brickside Chat when I wanted to claim the Fire NFTs, the POAP.
Yeah, POAP NFT.
Yeah. So that made me go through the fun of getting my keys out onto an external wallet, and then it's great. I can use that wallet externally now, but a lot of other people haven't done that. And so I was starting to get really good traction on this snap, like plenty of clicks, plenty of matches, but not many buys. And so I was running into a bit of a brick wall, which kind of sucked. And so, and then I had like 10 days until the price was going to go up. I'm like, oh man, I've really got to turn something else around. And so I should have built an app is basically the lesson here. And I did. I built an app in a week. So this is the launch of the app. This one's pinned to my account here.
Your app was featured in the top section. Did you know that?
Yeah, my snap was at the top of the new list.
No, I'm not talking about that. It's more like the more highlight area. So when not
the
there,
Discover tab
on the application, some iOS mobile app. So when you go to mobile app, and in the app section. Not from the
header
desktop.
at the top.
The Discover.
The Discover area above this. It's not on desktop.
This is kind of like manual spotlight by the Farcaster team. So super congratulations! You got picked by Farcaster team.
So I was very happy about that. Thank you. So building an app was fun. So just as my background, I've got like 10 years as a full stack developer, and then 10 years as a product manager.
Wow.
But the last 10 years has been product manager, with me trying to build stuff on the side here and there. Always been like trying to build things. But my day-to-day job is as a product manager in a software company. So anyway, this is what the mini app looks like. And I'm logged in as this other account at the moment. And so when someone, I will get to your question as well around the sharing. We'll get back to that. But this is the experience that someone has. So they launch the mini app. It automatically sort of connects them with their Warplet if they've got a match. And if they don't, it has like a sad face and still has a call to action for them to go to another step. I'll show in a minute. It tells you your rarity as well, because people are interested in, are they on the list and where are they ranked on the list? Because we're social human beings, we want to know where we rank against each other. And down here in the buyers section, that's a bit of social proof. So when you come here, it will also show you like people you know that you're more closely in a social relationship with. So Nanar has an API endpoint called Best Friends, which I love that name. It's a Best Friends endpoint, and there's an affinity score in there that tells you like how often you interact with these certain people. So I interact a lot with Yo Berserker and Nyanish Prof and others.
How
And so yeah, it gives.
how
Yep.
did you get the data, the finish score? Did you calculate yourself, or is there some kind of database out there?
Oh, this rarity score or the affinity score?
Affinity
No,
score.
no. So that's on the Naina's API.
Oh, Naina,
The
okay,
endpoint is
alright.
called best friends or
Best
best
friends,
friend, something
alright.
like that.
Is it bulk
It's
call
useful.
or one by one? Is it bulk call?
I think it's bulk, but I'm doing it as one-on-one. So
Alright.
basically, what happens is someone lands here.
Yeah.
I find out their FID. I match that FID with a Warplet, and then I also request from Naina who's their best friends. So then I can show you if there's been any buyers that have been their best friends. I can put that up first to try and just say, hey, your friends are buying. And if they don't have any friends that have matched, then I'll show just the most recent other buyers on the list.
Cool. Is it not that expensive? I feel like it's got kind of expensive call.
Yeah, I think it's like 20 credits. I'm
20.
not looking at my API credits at the moment.
Okay.
Just fingers crossed it doesn't blow out.
Yeah.
And down here too, just a little bit of like nudging as well. So this one's listed for public sale, but because it's in the bottom 1,000. But if it was about to go, like if it's in the next batch up, it'll give you like a countdown of like, oh, you've got this many hours and days until it goes public. And then for others who aren't going to have theirs going public, it tells you how long until the price is going to increase. So again, a bit more nudging for people. All right, so then you click buy in Farcaster. So this was the most important feature, is that they could, no active listing. Lies. I thought I set that up before the thing. I've been testing this out a lot, actually. I'll show you pictures then. Thankfully, I've had demos go wrong on me before, so I prepared pictures. All right, so this is a picture view of the experience. So
I have a photo. Actually, I took the screenshot of my screen.
I've got all the screens, so it should be okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So obviously, one big benefit of a mini app, you can do notifications. Super important for reaching out to people afterwards. You can show friend relationships. Oh, that's like the countdown for when it's going public. This is like the experience in the actual native wallet, this actually connects them to the listing on OpenSea. And so it's still going through the OpenSea contract for the sale, but able to surface it through the wallet in Farcaster. This is actually improved. That was a bit of a bug at that point in time, but it actually tells you that you're receiving one Warplet. Gives you actually a little picture of it. And funnily enough, I did one today and it said it was worth $23,000. There's obviously a mistake in their valuation, but
Yep,
that
mine
was
too.
kind of funny.
Check this out. Mine says $22,821. I was so surprised.
We wish. Yeah. I took a picture of that too, and I ad mentioned Rish. I ad mentioned Rish, and I said, "Why is your wallet so bullish for this NFT collection?"
Maybe it's a more
all right.
function for you. Farcaster team prepare the more function for you.
Yeah, maybe they rigged it.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, after you've claimed it, then it hints that there's actually some rewards for you to unlock, and that there's 5 of them. This shows like 10 other avatars again, favoring your friends, and so they get interested. And they're like, okay, I want to unlock these rewards. To get through that, it suggests that you post this.
That's
now,
really brilliant.
this here, that's deliberate. So it tells other people in the timeline that you've purchased one, what your rarity was, so sharing that socially. And it does also do outreach, because one of the things that's really hard for me with not a huge account is like, how do I get this information out to the 10,000 people to actually go buy their Warplet? Like, it's hard to get information to spread. So I needed something. And so I put in a list of 10 people to mention. And this list was, again, based on your friends, and then also looking at like the bottom of the list and moving up to try and the people who are going to have their NFTs go public sooner. I wanted them in particular to find out sooner so they could make sure they got theirs.
So you obviously
anyway,
filter out the people that they minted, right? So they are the
Yes,
people
and
who did
filtering
not
out
mint
people that
yet.
are minted.
That's very, very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So there's a post today, and I just put it out today, a change to this, because I did get feedback from Burr and Say Angel. They're like, math tagging is not really cool, and I kind of agree. And so I did change this to make the rules a bit stricter. So instead of 10 people tagged, it's now going to be 5. And for those 5 people that get tagged, you never get tagged more than once a day. So I think that's really important. Like, you'll get tagged at most once a day from this outreach.
That's cool.
Also, again, it focuses on your friends first, so you're actually outreaching to people that you care about. It's only the people that are on the 10K list as well of Warplets. It's just trying to get their attention to be like, hey, there's this thing, you're on the list, like, go check it out, and if you're interested, go buy it. So yeah, it's that balance. I also built a dashboard for me to keep an eye on that as well.
Oh, wow.
So when I was building this,
Cool.
like I had the option of either using Naynar's notification.
So when I
back
purchased
end.
mine, you got some kind of dashboard notification?
Yeah, so in here, so this
Awesome.
is the outreach section
Yeah.
that got added. So yeah, 34 people have sent out a message, which
Wow.
that multiplied by 5 is 170 people being sort of pinged in the notification that someone's mentioned them. Yeah, and I'm going to start sort of keeping an eye on like how many people are actually being mentioned.
This is the art.
And there's this many people have never been mentioned as well. Yeah. And previously when people were saying like, oh, maybe it's a bit too much, it was actually less than, I think 25% of people had actually been outreached to through it. So it wasn't really that spammy, but I think people started to feel a bit icky about it. So I wanted to fix it up and make it even more sort of nicer.
Guys, you
What
guys are
else?
seeing I mean, yeah, 10x 10x NFT itself is really great project, but you can focus more on like how Chris kind of do all the growth hacking. This is really remarkable.
Thank you. Yeah, I think, and that's what I want to share. I want to share like those
Yeah.
lessons a bit,
Yeah.
just because I do have a background, like, and also too, like when I'm not doing software or like product stuff, I've been very much interested in like marketing as well. I just haven't had a product to market really, and so this is the first thing that I'm really excited about. But I know there's important things, right? Like when they go into your mini app, you want to make sure that they enable notifications so you can do follow-ups with them.
Yeah.
If you can, get an email address as well, because that's just another channel. And I'll show you the actions that I put people through to try and build up that audience and build up those communication channels. But yeah, I did want to call out, I had to make a decision between doing notifications through Naynar's notification backend, paying money for tokens, or just building it. And it only took a day to build out like pretty much feature comparable to what Naynar offers by just working with AI back and forwards. And so yeah, I can like target people who have signed up, and I can send specific notifications to specific feeds and run my own campaigns in this sort of dashboard.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, and then I've got email sign up tracking and stuff in here too.
And obviously, this admin site has authentication, right? Like you definitely set up password, right? Because this, that this is recorded, and then it's gonna be publicly posted on YouTube.
No,
Oh yeah, I
that's
just
fine.
checked just in case. Yeah, there's a password to get into the admin site. So.
There is, yeah. Actually, that's one of the things I did
Yeah.
with the AI as well. So when I was getting close to finishing, I said like, I want you to scrutinize this code base as like a security auditor, and also then another round as a performance auditor. And so it actually came up with lots of really good ideas to harden the security and the performance. So if it did take off, it's not going to cost me as much. And then also obviously security, you have to really be careful of that in the crypto space because everyone's trying to get you. So
right.
So just continuing through, after they get through that and they want to unlock rewards, I brought them to an action list. And I've seen like the Hunttown team do a really good job as well of like doing social actions and social triggers.
Oh, thank you.
So here it is a bit of a lengthy checklist. It's 10 things. So posting on Farcaster, posting on X, following on Farcaster, following on X, joining the channel, joining Telegram, joining an email waitlist, and sending me an email. And there's a reason behind it, obviously, all of those. So posting on both X and Farcaster is pretty obvious, get the word out. Following on Farcaster and X, again, like building up an audience, that's actually going to be quite an important part of what I'm building, particularly with the $1 million Warplet, because it actually comes with like sort of a partnership deal where someone will advertise as well. Like I'll promote their stuff in an appropriate way, like a good way, not a spammy way. But yeah, to build up the value of that one-of-one NFT, part of it will be like, I've got a large audience of people who are into crypto, into AI, and you can reach them if you buy this NFT. That also is tangibly buying you some advertising and exposure as well. I'll get into, we'll probably run out of time, but yeah, there's a whole thing going on there.
I was gonna actually ask about the reward. So what was the reward after I all check that the missions?
Yeah. So for every 2 actions that you do, you unlock a reward, and there's 5 rewards. So 10 actions, every 2 of them, you get a reward, and it's quite fun. There's also, I'll show you what the rewards are. There's also a referral as well that you can do. So if you send someone here with your referral link, you show up on this referral top referrers list. Also, like that happens naturally as well when you do that cast that I prompted you for. It actually puts your referral link into that cast, and the image that shows up on the timeline is your NFT as well, which I thought was quite nice. Also at the bottom of the page, it shows you the NFT that you purchased, and you can go to base scan and OpenSea to view it. This is just going through the actions. So posting, they posted on X now, and they unlock this reward. So the first reward that you get is that in the metadata for the NFTs, there's actually 6 media types. There's a GIF, an MP4, a PNG, WebP, JPEG, and an AVIF. And each of those come with like different sizes, both in dimensions and file size, and so they serve different purposes, right? Your MP4 video is good in some places, lower file size, and a GIF is good in places that only supports GIFs. The fully green WebP is useful in some places too that only have a static profile picture, for example. So I like the idea of using the green one for the profile picture where it's static, where people can't see the animation. That makes the NFT project a bit different as well, right? Most PFPs come with just a single image, and I wanted to give people a bit of variety. The second unlock is the buyer's cheat sheet. So that's the spreadsheet that I was showing you before. So it has like all the data on the collection. And so you can data mine this for finding like who's got high like 10x, 9x, 8x ranks on these different data points. And you can search and sort and filter.
Saying that you're this is kind of, in my opinion, is like also intelligence knowledge, but this is free to use.
Like this is the data that made the collection, and all of these attributes are on the NFTs as traits. So you can also find it directly against like the actual JSON file for the thing on chain. So you could search it on chain as well. I'll build a mini app around it as well to make it searchable. In particular, I really wanted that for this section here. So you can see I used an LLM to find all of the traits and keywords that describe the image, so people could actually search for, I want a Warplet that looks like a bunny rabbit, or I want a Warplet that's gray or pink or something like that. So you don't have that searchability on the original collection, and I'll build a mini app around that so people can just like quickly be like, I'm in the market for a particular Warplet that looks a particular way, and you can actually go find it visually through that search, which I think would be really cool.
Amazing. All right. Wow, this is such a lot of learnings from you, but unfortunately the time is nearly actually already gone fast, so we have to wrap up. So I guess so the thing is like right now you need to remember these points. So yeah, 10x Warplets is very beginning of Chris's 10x NFT project. If you also go to the 10x Miniapp, I think you can see a little bit what he's trying to build. Is it? I also added 10x app, and then it says something like 10x friends and something. Is it some kind of roadmap, like sneak peek?
So what I'm showing on screen very briefly here is just some slides. And I shared in the links for the Hunttown community, all the links to everything that I showed. But there's two good tweets that I put out. One was like why I built this, which is what these slides show. I'll share these on Farcaster as well. But yeah, why I built it, it breaks down kind of the key 10 differences between the original Warplets collection and how I think I'm helping enhance it with this new collection. And then there's another post on X as well around like how I think the way I've structured it could make it go viral in a compounding kind of way, not like a viral way that it just like spikes and then just fades away, like something that is actually more long term. So yeah, basically just go check it out on Farcaster or on Twitter. Check out the mini app. The detail, almost the rich detail, is in the about pages on the
OpenSea,
on OpenSea. So yeah, go to the about pages. In there, you've got plenty of information to understand the collection.
Yeah, it's really, there are plenty of information, including that spreadsheet. That's awesome. All right, everyone, let's make a big clap for Chris. Thank you so much for your amazing project showcase, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it.
All right, now it's time to do our NFT, the raffle for 10 mini building NFT raffle, right? All right, so I prepared, where is it? Hold on, where is it? So I prepared Google form. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Ta-da! So submit this Google form. In this Google form, oh wait, sorry, this is a mistake. It's 72. So Brickside Test 72 raffle entries. Obviously, you need to put your Discord username correctly and wallet address correctly because we send NFT to this address if you are our lucky winner. The question, important question. Do not share the answer here. If you share the answer here, I'm gonna ban you, okay? Do not share the answer here. What is the current price of 10x Warplets? All right. I'll give you 1 minute. No, 1 minute too long. 30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds. Are you guys ready? Oh, what? Can we squeeze for 5 minutes for Krasno while gathering the answer? 5 minutes is too long because then there are gonna be too many answers. So what about 1 minute? Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute.
I only got 1 minute.
All right, sorry.
I can work with 1 minute. That's fine. All right. I will TLDR this then. Hi everybody, it's me, Kresno. I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. Sorry I've been away from Hunttown, but I've been productive. Right now, I've been working on a project called ClankerCat, and it is. I'll put it like this: it has grown bigger than what I originally intended it to. So I will share my little screen right now.
Okay, I'll pause this timer just in case. And
but yeah,
your screen. All right.
Oh, you guys see it?
ClankerCat. Wow. Cool.
Oh yeah, no, I've been working on this project for a while. So I mean, I've been wanting to do something nice for you guys, especially because I've been a Hunttown fan for a long time. So I wanted to either do, like, the original mint was a free mint, and I actually was interested in doing something similar for you guys, as like I was going to make like some Hunttown specific assets for these cats for like just an airdrop. Simple as that. I think the original mint was 200 of these cats were made, and they all got sold out, but I didn't get to make like more. I was working with my friend, and he was telling me, Krez, you can't make another project. It's only 200. But I was like, I just wanted to spam my little art out. So for you guys, I was just gonna do something like a little bit special, I think.
Awesome.
I mean, I think right now I had some. I was talking to Dish, Clanker.
Yeah.
I'm having an art show in New York City, and I'm just gonna feature these little guys as well.
Wow.
But there was one more thing I did want to talk about for ClankerCats is you guys know about Unipeg and stuff like that, right?
What is it? Sorry, what is it?
Wait, you load the built open ads? Oh wow. Okay, that.
Yeah,
that
those are
that,
built
wow.
open as, yeah.
Wow, okay, that. Okay, no wonder. But I created something very unique because I ported Unipeg over to the base network because I thought it would be really, really cool to have images that are just tokens.
Yeah, that the project using Uniswap version for Hook for like NFT, right?
Yeah.
Impact. Yes.
Hold on,
yes.
I think I even made like another secondary project because of this. Let me see if I can find it. I know I'm like on a limited time,
Yeah.
so here we go. Basically, I wanted to make like little pixel artworks of my cats and stuff. So
Oh, so cute.
I basically
Wow.
did. Oh yeah, I was working on these for a while, and I made them all into little Unipegs that you can get for trading my token.
Awesome. Wow.
If anything, I also made a launch pad that if, like, I saw what Chris was doing, he could actually probably use my project to build on top of, to make his own, like, I don't know, how do I explain it? Basically, he can use my Mirage, he can use Mirage Garden to make his own UPEGs, which would basically, how do I describe it? He could make a token with an image combined. It's like an inverse of an ERC21. That's how my friend who's helping me develop it explained it to me. But I do feel like the applications for this tech is really useful for like DeFi or like, I want to say, not just art or other stuff, but that's why I kind of got a little bit over my head with the original ClankerCats. But I want to focus on these guys. But when I figured out about the new tech I could make with this,
Yeah.
it hurts being a creative and a person who likes doing this kind of stuff because then I usually do many things at once. But I think I don't know, I want to try to do a collaboration with Huntown with these little ClankerCats because I think community and Farcaster is really important. And I just enjoy you guys. You guys are fun.
Oh.
So I feel like me making little art stuff for you guys is always enjoyable. But yeah, okay, but yeah, no, that's my little spiel about. Oh yeah, and also one more thing. I made a web app for my ClankerCats. I made a little idle game that you guys should try out, and let me at least post it here.
Awesome. Yeah, share the link, please.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, it is 1 a.m. So
Okay,
I am like.
Yeah, share the link, please, and then maybe you can properly set the proper showcase next time, maybe.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Right.
Again, I didn't.
Okay.
You guys are good, but let me find game. Okay, where is it?
All right.
No. Wait.
Do not click that link, please. I think that person is a scammer. Whatever the submit issues and stuff.
This is my link. Here you go.
Yeah.
This is the APY. Basically, you can look at your own Unipegs and trade them along with people. But I also wanted to make a little bit of like a game so you wouldn't be bored using that. Plus, I think I'm going to do like an airdrop of ClankerCats because why not? Simple as that. But yeah, no, that's pretty much all my whole spiel, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Appreciate you all.
Nice. ClankerCats. Okay, I'm adding mine. And then maybe you can do some project showcase next time properly, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, awesome. All right.
No, but thank you so much for letting me talk.
No problem. No problem. We love you too.
Very cool.
Okay, so now.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
I'm gonna close down this Google form. Wow, 48 people submitted the form, while 23 people are listening. Are you kidding me? So that's why I didn't want to open this form for a long time. I don't know why there are a lot of people who are running auto account to get this chance. This is just for fun, dude. But anyway, let's see. Phew, who are these people? So many people that we even didn't see in the list of the today's talking, huh? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, since you've got the usernames right of Discord, you could probably just compare it to who's actually here.
We used to do that, and then there was a little bit over engineering, so we removed it.
Fair enough.
So the correct answer is obviously, what is it? How much is it, guys? Now you can say. Yes, 20. So 20.
$23,000, right? That was in your screenshot. Just kidding.
Yeah, that was my screenshot. So 29 people. Huh. It's kind of matching with the people who actually listened today. So yeah. Okay, all right. Let's go to the wheel of the frame. All right, so we're gonna choose 10 lucky people for today. One each person will earn one mini building NFT after this Brickside chat. Okay, all right, good luck. The first winner of today is Metaron Vietnam. Metaron Vietnam. Congratulations. All right, the second winner is Tio.io. All the new names I've heard so far. Okay, third winner today. Taki476. Okay, I kind of want to actually make them to introduction. Are you there? Metatron Vietnam. Are you there? Can you say hi? Oh, that's you. Okay. No, it's not. You're Jemmy584. What? Are you saying this is you? Which is your name? Oh, this is your Farcaster name. You had to submit your Discord username. You had to submit your Discord username. Okay, all right. Next time, please submit your Discord username. Okay, not the Farcaster name, please. All right, and Tio.io, are you there? Tio.io. Oh, no problem, no problem. Next time, please submit your Discord username. Tio.io, are you there? Can you say hi? If not, within 10 seconds, if you don't say hi, we're gonna remove you from the winner. I'm sorry. 10, 9, 8, everyone count together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, sorry. So you will. Yeah, I don't know how to delete from this, but yeah, you're not gonna be counted. Okay, sorry. Taki476, are you there? Can you say hi? Taki476. Okay, everyone, let's count 10. 10, 9, Taki476, 4776. You have to say hi within 10 seconds, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, hello. Okay, you made it. Can you introduce yourself? Yeah. All right. Can you introduce yourself a little bit? No? You cannot turn on your mic? Where you, like, you know, general introduction, where you're from, or what you're building, or your Farcaster name, anything people can know you. All right, okay. All right, so let's keep going then. Woohoo! So, now third winner, okay? Third winner of today is bum, 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 bum. Woohoo! Jerex Ultra, congratulations. I know you, so I don't need to verify you. The fourth winner, Dylan. Woohoo! Congratulations. Oh, this is fun actually. Yeah. When I say new name, I'm gonna ask you to introduce. That's kind of fun actually. The fifth winner of today is Rancho. Wow, long time no see. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, sixth winner today is Columbus. Interesting, Columbus. Are you there, Columbus? Hello, Columbus. Are you there? Who is Columbus? Okay, so you said your name is Columbus, but next time you have to submit this name, Rekka, or even your username, Rekka37, please, alright? Okay. Congratulations, Columbus. Alright, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seventh winner of today is Kanchan Mayara. Okay, Kanchan Mayara. Are you there? Are you there? Hello? Can you explain? Can you introduce yourself? Hello, Mayar. So we can call you Mayar? Okay. Mayar. Okay, congratulations. Alright, 8th winner today. This sounds like a student classroom. Oh my god, okay. M4A40A369. Are you there? Hello? Can you introduce yourself? Let's count to 10. Okay, what does this your username means? Can you explain? Why is your username is some kind of like boat? What does this mean? M4A40A369. Is it your phone number? Where are you from? Okay. Can you introduce yourself a little bit? Where are you from, and do you have even a Farcaster identity? If you have, you can share your Farcaster identity too, so that we can know you better. Hi Jack Hand? Hi what? Is it some kind of city that I don't know? Oh, sorry. Okay. So next time, I recommend you to change your username to maybe Mayank, your name, so that we can call you. Like whenever I want to call you, like, hey, hello, M4A40A369. It's very difficult to call you. Yeah. Okay, so please change your username to display name to your name so that we can call you better. Okay. All right, congratulations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 more people. Okay, 9th winner of today. Woohoo, Chris! Congratulations. All right, so today's last winner of today is everyone. Drum roll. Mr. Baron! Woo! I know you, so I don't need to verify you. Okay, super congratulations. So today's winner are all these 10 people. Yep, these people will receive 1 mini building NFT each. Okay, all right. And Guys, please do not use auto count if you did. Next time I'm gonna come up with better idea. And also I recommend you to change your user display name to be more recognizable, your name or username, whatever, not like a random name. All right? So please change your display name next time. All right. It was fun, Brickside Chat. Have a great day, great night, great evening, and see you in next Brickside Chat 73. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.